Alright guys, now we moved over to John Negron's Green Hornet section in his first Bruce Lee and Brandon Lee room. And he's going to just review a few of the items that we have here. He has a very rare item in his hand. And why don't we start with this item, John, since you pulled that down, because that's a extremely rare Green Hornet item, and I'm a big fan of the Green Hornet.
Yeah, I am too. I grew up with the show, and at the time we didn't know who Bruce Lee was. Knocking everybody around, seeing the little black flash flying around, right? Here is a sealed Green Hornet Magic Invisible Kite.
Wow.
You figure this was put out in 1966, so to find it sealed up, still in this original packaging, it's like I wouldn't even know how to describe it.
That's amazing. I've never seen that. It's not even open.
No, it's not open. It's still sealed in the original package.
1966.
There you have the Green Hornet, which is the image that's on the kite, and here you have Kato with the Black Beauty flying the kite.
Wow, that is beautiful, man. Commend you on this. What do you think that's worth? Something like that's worth $500?
Oh, easy.
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 I would say closer to $1,000.
This is pretty rare.
That is extremely. Most Green Hornet items, guys, because they were put out in such limited supply. I heard somebody tell me that they think there was only like a little over 100 items ever even produced.
About 150 licensed
items that they put out. So there's not a lot of items.
No, there's not.
And it was only one season.
And
so
what
to have
happened
them,
was, by the time the show got canceled, a lot of items were already in production, so they finally cut them out. So there wasn't that many out there. So that's why if you look on eBay, which a lot of you probably comb eBay like I do, finding Green Hornet items at a reasonable price is impossible. Nowadays. It's just the price is outrageous.
Outrageous.
This is like having gold in your hands.
Yeah, no, it's true.
It's holding a lot of value.
And you have a lot of gold in this cabinet. Give us an overview of what's in this cabinet, John.
Okay, so I'll just go by the shelves. On the top there I have, more recent figures from the last few years. I got the Funko Pop figures, which have the Green Hornet and Kato, and then, of course, Green Hornet and Kato separate. Then I have a custom Black Beauty box.
Beautiful.
Reproduction lunchbox, and of course the original 1966 lunchbox and thermos. Coming into the cabinet, I've got several figures. I've got the Pez with the hat.
Nice.
Because usually when you find a Pez dispenser, you cannot find a hat.
Yes.
So finding it with the hat is also impossible. I have the original Black Beauty built up there. And that was custom made for me because they put the actual Green Hornet in the back seat like they did with the Corgi.
Yeah.
And there's the advertisement, which at that time, the Black Beauty was 98 cents.
Wow.
That's the original ad out of the comic book.
Look at that. 98 cents to buy the Corgi car at that time, the Black Beauty.
No, that's the Black Beauty kit.
The kit. The model kit.
The model kit.
98 cents for the model kit at the time.
You can't touch that kit now for $500.
Is this the original ad?
That's the original ad out of the comic book. That's why it's so yellow.
That's beautiful, man.
And there's the original car built up there.
Yep. I see it.
I have the gum boxes, the sticker boxes. I have the Corgi Black Beauty we were just talking about in the box. The print putties in the box. All my items are in the package still from 1966 and 67. I have the Kato and Green Hornet milk glasses.
Yep.
The actual bendy, a knife and spoon set, the Green Hornet Halloween costume, the recent bust. These are the original Kim Ito vinyl kits that were put out.
Yeah, they're beautiful. And what about on this shelf? What is on this shelf?
This shelf, I have the movie viewers. Back then, we didn't have VHS tapes and all that stuff.
You had the little movie finders.
Yeah, kind of like the Viewmaster. So that's what those are. I have the Auto Art car, a little Corgi car, and then of course I put the Batmobile next to it from we're showing the showdown. A few Van Williams autographs, a couple of figures from Japan. The only paperback book put out on the Green Hornet.
Yep.
I have all the rings, including the
I love the flicker rings. Man, those are beautiful.
That's the original.
We'll show a close-up of the flicker rings in a second.
They're sitting on the ad that was in front of the machine. When you put your coin in there to get the ring, that's the ad that was in front of the gumball machine. I have the wallets back there. I have the little slot cars they used to race on the slot machines. An original cast of Bruce's face there, along with the mask, which you have a recent mask.
Now, who put this out?
Shing Sui put that out and sent that to me.
Wow, let me see if this fits.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that, man. Wow, that is cool. I love it. It's like Kato and the Green Hornet here.
That's out of the playbook. That playbook that's back there, that's just a separate one.
That's the Colorful Forms playbook, right? Wow, look at that. That's a beautiful piece there.
To find that piece in great condition. That's the book there.
Yep.
It had all the characters in there. You took the perforated out.
Wow.
But like I said,
you have model kits, you have cards, the Green Hornet cards, the postcards, the sticker cards,
the games.
I mean, John, you may have all 150 pieces of the Green Hornet.
No.
I don't know, man.
I'm still missing. I have quite a bit, but I'm still missing quite a few pieces.
Well, this is beautiful, and we're going to do some close-ups of this in a second. I'm going to pan through this after you gave us that great description on these pieces. So, guys, we're going to move over to another section of his room here. We have 1 or 2 more walls left, and we'll be right back with John Negron and the Green Hornet. Okay, so John, why don't you tell us what this last section of the wall consists of? What do you have on this final wall in this first Bruce Lee room?
Okay, in this part of my room, I have basically a bunch of magazines and books from all over the place. This is just a start. I have 5 of these bookshelves full of magazines and books. On this top shelf here, I have basically the Tao of Jeet Kune Do, and any of Bruce's manuals that came out on Jeet Kune Do. This one is beautiful. That one has a drawing on the cover, but it's a Tao of Jeet Kune Do.
What's on that second shelf?
This one I have 2 different versions, Japanese versions of the Tao of Jeet Kune Do.
Love it.
Okay. On the second shelf, everybody remembers these, the Kung Fu Monthly books.
Look at that, Power of Bruce Lee.
Here's Who Killed Bruce Lee. In Spanish, in English, in all different languages. I believe here we have it in German. Japanese books here, paperback style. I have all French magazines here. Down here at the bottom is all Kung Fu Monthlies. If you remember the 31 issue series that came out in the U.S., well, I have the whole run of the UK series and plus some from around the world.
So, John, you must have at least 1,000 books on this this wall of books.
Oh yeah, there's a few hundred. Least. All these here are Chinese magazines.
Pull out a few of those.
From the 70s and also pre-death.
Whoa!
Here's some of the covers. Here's some of the covers there. Here's a 3-issue series, the Milky Way Pictorial, and they featured Bruce on the cover. 3 issues of those. Okay.
Oh man, some of my favorites.
Kung Fu and Sports, Bruce and his dashiki there on the cover. So that's just a few of what's up there. On the second shelf is all the CB magazines and the variants. Some of them had 3 variants. Okay, so that's all those. Over here is all of my...
Pull out a few of those. Oh, wow.
All my Golden Movie
Golden Movie news.
Okay. These are all the Golden
Movie I love those.
Okay.
Stop it.
Okay, so that's all those. This next shelf.
What is that?
That is a pretty cool piece. I don't know if you can get it.
I got it, yes.
But it moves. It's like a 3D piece. My cousin gave me that for my birthday. Here we have several Japanese books. These are Young Idol Nows, the small screens, and all those memorials that came out back in the day. If I could show you just a couple of them.
Yeah, just pull out a few.
I have them in sometimes doubles and triplicate copies.
Look at that. Beautiful.
So this was in there. This was a print that I had framed. It was a canvas print. I thought that was great artwork, so I had that professionally framed. This shelf here is mostly Spanish magazines and from Brazil. As you can see, they have all different kind of covers on those.
Wow.
Okay. A few hundred of those there. All these are Spanish magazines. I'd like to share something with you, Charles, if you have time.
What is that?
I'd like to share the King of Kung Fu book with you. I have it in several different languages. Now, the one that we're all familiar with is this one here.
Yep, the red book.
Right? Well, they came out with several different ones. Here's one here, and I don't know off the top of my head what country that's from. This one here is from England, UK. Okay. This one here is from Spain. Totally different cover. They used to wear the dragon cover there. Here's another different cover here. These are all the King of Kung Fu in different countries. Here's one from, I believe, is France. King of Kung Fu. And here's another one here.
Wow.
And then the rarest one is this little paperback from Indonesia. They put it out in Indonesian, but they put it out in a little paperback form. As you can see, it wasn't very well taken care of. It's very, very yellow and worn. But you know, just to be able to have something from Indonesia that small, around that long, is pretty good.
Amazing.
Okay?
All right. Well, welcome back, guys. I just wanted to say, first of all, I wanted to thank John Negron for taking us on this beautiful tour of his first Bruce Lee room. And this concludes the section of his bookshelf. And we're just holding up a couple of beautiful... Who puts these out?
These are by the same ones that put out those big JFS Enter the Dragon.
Wow.
Lee Siu Long, The Dream Life. These were originally what his project was. He put out a series of about 23 magazines. I have about 20 of them. I'm missing 3. These are rare, very, very rare. You know how rare the books are.
Yeah.
He put those out in 25, and I believe he did the same with these, if not less.
Wow, man, these are beautiful. So those books that you gave me one last time I was here, the Enter the Dragon book, Behind the Scenes of Enter the Dragon, those real thick ones, same person. And these were the magazine series that he puts out. Wow, John, you have just an incredible collection. I'm always impressed when I come here. So, guys, we're going to end here. I wanted to thank John once again for showing us his Bruce Lee room. I want to thank you guys for hanging with us and watching all the different walls of his room here and how he has it organized. And until next time, Charles Damiano from the Bruce Lee collection, as always, saying have fun collecting, and we'll see you next Friday. Take care, guys. John, thank you, man.
You're welcome. Pleasure.
Man, I love it. I love it.